Hello everybody. It is currently 11:50 and I'm gonna attempt to go camping tonight. It's a little chilly, so we'll see. It's also supposed to rain later, so I'm gonna wait to set up my tent until this afternoon, just in case I decide that I would just want to go home, because I'm about like 30-40 minutes away from home. So if the weather gets bad, then I'll probably just head home, because it's supposed to get to like 35 tonight. But I've been wanting to go camping for weeks, so I thought that I would try and do that today. I think I'm gonna paint a while. I also brought my guitar, which I forgot until like 20 minutes in, and then I remembered, so then I drove 20 minutes home and then all the way back out here. So I have my guitar now, so that's good. I haven't played that for a couple weeks, so that will be really fun. I've been painting and drawing a lot lately, as per my last video, which was painting. If you want to see that, that's in the card somewhere. I'm up at Fairy Lake, and the road is a little sketchy and really muddy. I originally went on this different road and it was pretty muddy, and I found a spot, but as soon as I pulled in and decided that I wanted to maybe check out other places, I almost got stuck. So hopefully I don't get stuck here, but it is a decently traveled road for how like bad the road is, or how rocky and bumpy it is. So that is good. So I'm not going to be like fully stranded by myself. I will have some solitude, which will be nice, but it won't be like I'm all on my own. I think I'm going to set up my table and put my cooler out and chair and blanket. Maybe start painting before it starts raining, because it's supposed to rain this afternoon. But we'll see. If I spend the night, I'm gonna hike up. There's a ridge over there that overlooks a little lake. And it's only a couple miles, but it's a lot of elevation gain. It's pretty much straight up, and there's not really switchbacks. But I think that'll be really nice in the morning, because it's supposed to be sunny then, I think. So I also brought firewood. There's a fire pit, so I can hopefully get a fire going tonight. Grab lint from the dryer, and hopefully that will help it start on fire, because that was our issue. We went camping a couple weeks ago and it was just so damp out that even though we had dry wood, it just wouldn't start, and we didn't have like little kindling that we could use. So let's set some stuff up. So that peak right there is Sacagawea Peak. I climbed that last summer, and there's mountain goats up there, and I will be coming back probably in like a week or two and hiking that again. Just kind of waiting for the snow to melt a little bit more. And that one is Pomp Peak. I have not climbed that one yet. We'll see if I climb that when I go to Sac. I don't know. have my setup. I did move it. It was over there because I want to paint these peaks. I really think they're interesting. There's 3 kind of fins, I would say they're called. I think they're really cool, and so I want to paint them. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut my paper in half, then do smaller ones, and I feel like that is maybe what I should do because big ones just get so overwhelming and you use a lot of paint, which is fine, but I just want it to be relaxing. So I think I'm gonna make it smaller, and then do like a different peak over there, maybe later. But it's a little bit warmer out, which is nice. But I also changed. I have overalls on. I like that sweatshirt too much for me to get paint on it, so I put this one on, which I think if I get paint on it, it will like add character to it, as opposed to that one. I think it would ruin it, and that one was really expensive. So this one I don't really mind it, and then these are just Carhartt overalls, so they're made to get dirty. So yeah, I might go grab my sunglasses, and what I think I should bring next time is a wide brim hat. Just because painting outside, it's really bright out. It'd be a lot nicer to actually like be able to see what I'm doing and not be squinting the whole time, because that can get really tiring. But let's get started. Alright, we got the rough sketch here of those fins. We'll see how that goes. I think the sketch could have been better, but maybe the painting will make it better. I'm trying to decide if I want to do realistic colors or fun colors, because I kind of did one where I used these colors before, and then I used normal colors, like I did the same painting but in different colors. So we'll see. I don't know. So I hiked up the Fraser Lake, and it is so beautiful. It's very cloudy and windy, so I don't know if you can even hear me, but very cool. So it's pretty windy up here, so I don't know if you're gonna hear me. But I wasn't really planning on hiking up here, but there was a man that was going backcountry skiing, and he said he was going to be back in like 2 hours, and it was past 2 hours. Not that I was trying to really keep track or was all that concerned, but I had heard, I think, thunder, but then I was paranoid that maybe it was an avalanche or something. So then I came up here to check on him. Ended up passing him on his way down and my way up, so everything was good, but I figured I might as well just come up here. I think I'm going to come up here tomorrow morning. He said that he saw mountain goats, so I'm hoping that they come back in the morning. We'll see. But I love them so much. I'm hoping that I get to see them. I think I'm going to head back down and make something to eat because I'm pretty hungry. I didn't really have lunch. And also, like, these clothes are really hot because I wasn't really planning on hiking, but so I would have changed into my clothes that I have, but yeah, it's very beautiful, but the longer that I sit here, the colder that I get, so time to go back down. lost my little clip for my camera that you can just like put on there so you don't have to hold the camera. These overalls, so nice. There's a little pocket for it. Okay, so it's been raining off and on for about maybe an hour. So I got in my tent and I have been playing guitar a little bit. The tuner app that I have on my phone decided to undownload itself. So I tuned it by ear and it's slightly off, which is annoying, but I think I got it down pretty well. I got the tent set up. I don't think it's in the best spot that it could be, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna deal with it. It's finally sunny right now. I'm a little hesitant to go out there. I don't want to get my guitar wet, so I might just leave this in there and maybe set up a chair to read. But yeah. Slide in your eyes, that makes them warm. Alright, since it's not actively raining right now, I'm gonna quickly make dinner. I'm just gonna make this stir fry ramen, because it's easy. I opened a LaCroix just because I need water, which is technically water. I just didn't want to have to drink out of my bladder, or I don't know, I just wasn't feeling regular water. It's finally blue skies and there's some cool clouds. It's about 8 o'clock right now and the sun doesn't set until like 9:15. It's pretty cold. But I want to stay up until sunset because there are still clouds left in the sky, and so that's going to make a really good sunset, I think. But it could be a really good one, and I want to stay awake for that. I'm not really feeling a fire. I just don't really feel like it. It'd be nice to have one, but everything's so wet, I think it'd be really hard to start one, even with my dry wood and kindling. I just don't want to deal with it. But it is really pretty out now that it's not raining. And I can't wait for tomorrow morning. It's gonna be gorgeous. I just hope that I can stay warm through the night and in the morning be okay, because I know it's gonna be pretty chilly tomorrow morning. And the clothes that I want to wear tomorrow are shorts and a sun hoodie. So I might need to layer up on those, but we'll see. I read a little bit, played guitar, and been resting. I think that's all for tonight. I'll show you if there's a really cool sunset, but otherwise, good night. Good morning. It is a little windy, so hopefully it's not too bad. Sunrise was kind of non-existent. There's a lot of clouds, unfortunately, so that's very much a bummer. I slept okay. I woke up around like 1 and then was up for a couple hours. I think I'm still gonna hike up to Fraser Lake this morning. I made this breakfast grains. I've never had it before, but I've had this bag for like a really long time and it says expired, so we'll see. Then I also made some coffee, and I'm trying the new creamer from them. It's this brand called Kuju, but I've never tried their creamer with it, and that was like my one wish, is that I had some sort of creamer, because I don't really like just black coffee. I stayed warm the whole time, which is great. I was a little worried about that. And I think it rained a little bit, but not much. Yeah. I made it to the top. There's no mountain goats as far as I can see. I'm going to take my binoculars out and see if I can find any. But it's really cool up here. I think I'm going to put my jacket back on though, because I am getting a little chilly. And eat a snack. It's just so pretty up here. I love it. Alright, I packed up my camp, made sure I didn't leave anything behind, and I think I'm gonna go home now and rest and unpack. I might stop and get a coffee. We'll see. I definitely need to eat something. I just didn't really feel like cooking. I think that breakfast wasn't any good anymore, so I only ate like half of it. I can't wait till I go camping and it doesn't rain. It's gonna be so nice. I feel like it always rains whenever I go camping. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.